What it do, what it do, you already know who it is. This your boy, Mr. Confident, and we live, baby. Live from the workplace on this hot day. Man, you already know it's Reset Monday. You know the topics and the promos is brought to you by Redcon One. Remember, use discount code T20 LaCurtis for instant savings at redcon1.com. Also, it's brought to you by Tough Raps. Remember, use discount code Strength Gang for instant savings at toughraps.com. You already know we powered by Raz Energy, baby. Powered by Raz Energy. We didn't drop the new drop. The the sour apple melon is here to stay, y'all. It's here to stay. It was formerly called Zomboos. Y'all seen me drinking it. They done dropped that Halloween limited edition name, and it's here to stay, y'all. Here to stay. Hey, if you want them, you know what to do. You know how to get in contact with me. Please, man. I'm telling you, one of my best sellers thus far, and one. It's my top. It's in my top three. It's in my top three. Um, Man, I got so much I want to talk about. So much I want to talk about. Um, and y'all know everything I talk about, it comes from my head on too much writing nothing down. I just have thoughts in my head. Um, Man, when you're on this journey and you set your goals high and you believe in God and you trust in God, just know when the odds are stacked against you, when you feel like you don't know which way you're gonna turn, you don't know, you know what I'm saying, you can't figure it out. This is the time. This is the time where the non-believers and the devil and everybody else, they looking at you the hardest to see what you gonna do because you say you a believer and you say you have faith and your faith is being tested. So this is when they looking at you to see how you gonna react and what you gonna do. And this is the time to let your light shine. I'm gonna say that one more time. That's the time to let your light shine, to show them what your God is capable of. This ain't the time to fold and the time to run. When the pressure build up, that's when it's time to really put the work in. You know what I'm talking about? God, let me tell you this. God give his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers and his strongest angels. I'm going to say it again. God, he give his hardest battles to his strongest angels and soldiers. And I'm gonna use it for example. I was wondering, like, why my grandma always calling on me, and this ain't no capping or nothing like that, but why she always calling on me and she love all her grandkids the same? Cause she know when she call me, I'm gonna come running. And this ain't saying like she know when she call her other grandkids on certain things, for certain things, she know what they gonna do. But she know when she need me for sure, I'm right there. And she know, you know what I'm saying? That's why she always call on me. So again, I'm saying God, he gonna and for a while it used to frustrate me. Why you don't call my other cousins? Because she getting it to me because she know I can handle it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's not taking nothing from my cousins or nothing like that. Because again, they got other strong points that I don't have. You feel me? So that's what it is with that right there. But I'm saying this. That's when it's time to let your light shine on how good your God is and let people know what God can do. See, a lot of times we say this, but when it's really time to apply it, yeah, everybody want to keep it 100. Everybody want to keep it real. Everybody want to do that. Everybody talk about their God and how much they got faith, but when it's really time to show it, do you really show it? See, so much stuff been going on in my life, like I just keep going. I really keep going. I done had 3, 4 trucks just break down. Bought them brand new. Transmissions fall slap out of them. A month, 2 weeks after I buy them. This shit done happened to me 3 times. Do you hear me? 3 times. 3 times. And people be talking about like crying and manning up and all that. Man, really? Like I know what my God can do. The last time it happened, I didn't shed a tear. I did nothing. Come get it. Let me jump in my sister ride that been holding me down. I ain't worried about it. Y'all just call me when it's done, because God done already handled that. You know what I'm talking about? I wasn't worried about nothing. That's the kind of faith you got to have. That's the kind of stuff you got to face your problems like that. I let everybody know, my God got me. Do I look worried? Do I look worried? Y'all might be worried, but do I look, why you happy enough? Why you in? Because my God got me. You know what I'm talking about? See, a lot of people be saying that, but do you all really believe that your God got you? Do you really give him your problems and walk away? I give him my problems and I walk away. I had to do a sample test, a stool test. Gave it to God, walked away. Gave it to God, walked away. Yes, I was nervous at first. I admit that. I was. But I gave it to God. I'm human. We're human. You're going to go through all those feelings, all those emotions. Yes, you're going to go through it. Yes, you're going to be stressed out. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, you're going to cry. Yes, you're going to do all that. But guess what? After you do all that, give it to God and let his light shine. Let his work show through you. And that's what I'm about right now. Letting God work show through me. I ain't telling you my changes. You gonna see my changes. And if you know what I'm saying, I ain't about me boasting and look, see my changes. No, I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna walk it like I talk it. I'm gonna practice what I'm gonna preach. In a difficult situation, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna let God do his work. You feel me? When you talk to God, and then what the pastor told us this Sunday, and it reached me. When you talk to God and you're talking to God, and you talking and stuff still happening and you still feel like you're taking 2 steps back. Sometimes, not sometimes, in those moments, just like Pastor Boyd said, sit back, shut up, and listen. And that's what my problem was for the longest. I was doing all the talking and I wasn't listening. Sometimes, not sometimes, sit back and listen. But if you feel like you're taking 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, ain't nothing ever going right, you done prayed, you done talked to him, sit back and listen to God. Sit back and listen to him and do what he tell you. Obviously, you're doing too much talking and you ain't listening. Obviously, you're doing too much talking and you ain't listening to him. Listen to him and start doing the work. That's all you got to do. Like I said, hot, y'all. It's hot, but I had to come out here because I ain't been out here in a minute. You feel me? I ain't talked to y'all in a minute. So I just want to come talk to y'all and get that off my mind. It's a whole lot in the head. You know what I'm saying? I've been going through a lot of stuff, just learning. Be careful. When you going through your changes and you telling people, you know, you're letting people know your boundaries and you're saying your boundaries. Understand, you might get what you asking for, and then you're gonna get something else too. Because the people that you asking, they gotta do what they gotta do to help you to accept your boundaries. And you don't know what they gotta do to accept your boundaries. And I'm gonna break that down to you. So you might ask somebody, well, I need you to do this, and I need you to do it on time and this and that. So for them to do that, they might have to sacrifice some other things just for you. You understand what I'm saying? You might have to give up a whole lot more than what you asked for just to get what you asked for. If that makes sense to y'all. You might just be asking for time, but you might say this person is too clingy. They too much. They and you just want it when you want it. But guess what? For them to stop being so clingy to you, guess what they got to do? It ain't no in between. They got to just cut it all the way off. Like, they got to cut it all the way off. They got to stop being clingy at all times. They can't just not be clingy when you want it to be, if that makes sense. So you have to understand what you're asking for and understand what come with what you're asking for. You're getting what you want, but you get what you want, but you can't get it exactly how you want it. And that's what I had to learn. I'm getting what I want, but I got to accept how they getting it to me because they getting it to me how they can give it to me. And that's the only way they can give it to me. It's hard. It's hard. Life is hard. Working on your relationships is hard. Truly working on your relationships, talking through all your relationships is hard. It's hard having these conversations. Yes. Is it worth it? Only you can answer that. Only you can answer that. Y'all be blessed, be a blessing. Remember, let your light shine in the difficult times. In the difficult times, that is when you show everybody how great your God is, how great your faith is, how strong your faith is. That is the time to shine. Y'all be blessed, be a blessing. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'm going to get at y'all. When I get at y'all, I'm finna go ahead and cool off.